Well, today's November 14th, 2024. Hope all having a great day today, and welcome back to my channel. So right now I'm in the process of building my ideal home gym, and I'm also in the process of disassembling my Makolo F4 power rack. So before we get started, let me give you some backstory. So about 3 months ago, me and my wife moved into this house, and this is the first time in the last 6 years we had an opportunity to make a home gym, and honestly, I am really excited. For the past 5 or 6 years now, we always lived in an apartment or condo where we did not have enough room to make a home gym. But after moving into this new house, it's always been my dream to make an awesome home gym, and I'm finally bringing that into fruition. So what's nice is me and my wife have 2 rooms we do not use. We have one room right here, it's an extra bedroom, and this one is too, it's a tiny bit bigger. This room right here is about 10 by 10. And this room here is 10 by 13. So they're not the biggest rooms, but it's more than enough to make my ideal gym setup. The biggest mistake I made was purchasing gym equipment before we moved in without doing much research. So for the last couple of weeks, I've been doing a lot of research on different gym equipment, the different brands, what to get, what not to get, how to utilize my space properly, and honestly, I jumped the gun with a couple things, and that's one of the main reasons why I am taking apart this Makolo F4 rack, and I actually have someone picking this up from Facebook Marketplace later tonight. And don't get me wrong, this Makolo rack has been awesome. I was able to squat over 400 pounds, bench over 300 pounds, no problem. And this rack has been absolutely solid. And the one thing I was extremely surprised about was this whole pulley setup with the high and low pulley. It is extremely smooth, and considering this is only a $400 rack, honestly I couldn't have been any happier with this purchase. So before I take this whole thing apart, let me demonstrate this cable right here. So I'll do some tricep pull downs, and as you can see here, look how smooth this cable is. Not many racks for $400 could come with this smooth of a cable setup and can carry this much weight. The quality is phenomenal, and honestly this is a great beginner rack, and I would recommend this rack to anyone. Since I'm praising this rack so much, you may be asking why I am selling it. And it's because it doesn't have many attachments you can add to it like other brands. So after doing some research, looking into other brands like Rogue, Rep, I ended up going with Titan. Black Friday is right around the corner, and as of right now, Titan has the best deals right now going on for Black Friday. And on top of that, Titan has dozens and dozens of attachments to add to their power racks. The power rack I chose to get was the Titan X-3. So the Titan X-3 is a popular rack. It is a 3x3 rack compared to this rack right here, which is 2x2, so it is a lot thinner as you can see here. Not just that, my Titan rack is 11 gauge steel compared to this rack right here, which is 14 gauge steel. So this rack isn't as strong as my new rack coming in tomorrow. But like I stated, I was able to lift heavy with this rack and the cables also. I was able to use 200 pounds on this cable on the top and bottom pulley, which is honestly phenomenal for this $400 price. But with the Makolo rack, it doesn't have any attachments to get afterwards. What you get with this, you do get a landmine attachment, you do get those dip attachments right there, you get this pull-up bar, and on top of that you get some weight storage, which is really nice. And I think the best part about it is the cables that came with it, because they work awesome. And the reason why I'm getting the Titan X3 rack, not just because it has better steel and is thicker than this, it also has a lot of attachments. And on top of that, the Black Friday deal right now for that rack is too good to pass up. If you look on the Titan website, they have dozens and dozens of attachments, which I'm really excited to get for my rack. 2 things that I already purchased that I'm really excited for is the leg extension attachment for my new rack, as well as the lever arms. And for my Titan rack that's delivering tomorrow, I also got the lat pull down attachment, which is going to be very nice as well. And getting a 3" by 3" rack has other advantages too, like using other attachments from different brands. such as Rogue, Rep, Bells of Steel, have a lot of great attachments that I can put on my new rack that's coming in tomorrow. On this channel, I want to document my home gym build. I've only lived in this house for 3 months with my wife, so we're slowly buying gym equipment to make it awesome. And it was a big mistake to buy gym equipment before doing any research. And now that I know what I want, I have an idea of what I want my gym to look like. I want to make the lighting really good in here. I want to paint the walls black, get great lighting. I got this giant mirror in the other day, which is awesome, but I want to get another one that's similar, put it right next to it. So it'll be pretty much this whole wall here, which is awesome. And really quick, I'll show you guys what I have so far for my home gym. Like I said, my Titan rack is going to be the main staple of the gym. It'll have so many different attachments, not just for legs, but upper body as well. So really quick, I'll start with my bench. So this is my more heavy duty bench, which is phenomenal. It's the Flybird adjustable bench, which is extremely solid. It's also very heavy as well. I also have this treadmill here, which honestly works phenomenal as well. And I have adjustable dumbbells. These go from 10 to 50, and these by Kensui, I believe that's the brand. These are also adjustable, and they have flat ends, which is awesome. And these can go up to 150 pounds. So I have basically 10 to 150 in dumbbells that are adjustable. I also have this cheaper Flybird bench here, which I don't really use. I ended up buying this, and it wasn't stable enough for me, so I'm using it for storage, and my wife uses this as well. I also have a good amount of weight as well. I do have a couple iron plates, but I do have a lot of these cap ones as well. I have about 450, 500 pounds of plated weights, which is awesome. I have my standard 45-pound barbell right there. I have the safeties for the Makolo rack, which I will be selling. Those were aftermarket. I have more weights in the closet here. I have my flat bar here, which I use for curling, which is awesome. And I have the dip attachments that are for the Makolo rack. So this room is not the biggest room. Like I said, it's 10 by 13, but I got a lot of motivation from people online using rooms that are as big, if not even smaller than this, that made awesome home gyms. But one benefit I have is I have this bedroom here, which we do not use, and I can make this an extension of my home gym. But first, I want to set up this room. I want to paint the walls, get the lighting right, get the good mirrors in here, and on top of that, make sure all my equipment is phenomenal. Like I said, my goal is to do 100% of my workouts I do at a commercial gym at my home gym. Right now, I would say I'm at about 80% what I can do at a commercial gym at my home gym. So I'm almost there. But once I get my new X-3 Titan rack, I think I'll be almost at 100%, especially with all those new attachments I will be getting. But once I get my new rack installed tomorrow, that won't be the end of the home gym. I'm planning to get independent machines as well, like a leg curl machine, maybe some ab machines, maybe a leg press. And I'm thinking of putting this treadmill in the extra room so I can put some machines over here, make it really organized in this smaller space. Honestly, I'm really excited, and I want to share my home gym journey with all of you. So in about 2 hours, I have someone picking up this Makolo rack. I'm going to continue disassembling this, and we'll get this space ready for my Titan X3 rack that's delivering tomorrow. And instead of using these chintzy little wrenches that come with the rack, I'll be using my impact wrench to get this disassembled really quickly, and I'll be doing the same thing when installing my new rack tomorrow. And really quick, another big reason why I'm selling this Makolo rack is because I don't have 100% faith in it, especially with the weight I'm lifting. I'm squatting more than 400 pounds, benching more than 300, and I'm usually lifting without a spotter, and I do have spotter arms that I use, and I'm really thinking about safety right now, not just for me, but my wife. So having a more heavy-duty rack will give me peace of mind that when I'm lifting alone, or my wife's lifting alone, that we'll be safe doing it. Alright, I think I'll do a time lapse right here. Let's get this Makolo rack disassembled, and I'll get this space ready for my X3 rack tomorrow. Alright, it took me about half an hour to disassemble the Makolo F4 power rack. Using my impact definitely made things go so much faster.
Day 2.
Today is the day. The guy who picked up my Mikolo rack just picked up my rack, and I got the cash right here. As he was picking up my Mikolo rack, my new Titan X-3 rack just delivered. All right, Mustang looking good. And the rack should be right here. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Very nice. It came on a crate here. Unleash your Titan. This should have everything except for 2 attachments. The leg extension and the lever arms are not included, and they should be coming in the next couple days. Everything looks solid. It's packed well. All right, I'm gonna start taking this apart and start bringing everything up to my home gym. So a lot of people online were saying that Titan does not package their equipment correctly. But so far, looking at all the boxes here, hey, it looks really good. It's on the pallet, everything's wrapped up nicely. The boxes look in perfect condition here. And we'll get started on the installation of my new Titan rack. I am really excited too. Today's chest day, so once I complete this, I'm gonna do a full chest day, and it's gonna be awesome to do my first workout on my Titan rack. To be a Titan, it means to being committed to yourself. It means forging the physical and mental strength that's inside of you. It means confidence in the person you already are and who you can become. To become a Titan, you must battle through failure, overcome uncertainty, and conquer doubt. It's not something chosen for the few. Everyone everywhere can realize the Titan within. You just need to tap into it, grab hold of it, and have conviction that nothing will stop you from reaching your goals set for yourself. Unleash your Titan and see who you can become. Honestly, that is definitely really cool. Alright guys, I brought everything up. There's a lot of boxes here, and this looks like a barbell, and I did not buy a barbell. I wonder if I got a bunch of extras or things I didn't know that came with a lot of this rack. Everything here. Got to unbox all of this, get all the wrapping off it. Some boxes in the closet right there. Honestly, I'm guessing this will take me about 2 hours or so, but I am really excited to get this rack set up.
Day 3.
Alright guys, it is the next day right now. I completed my Titan X-3 power rack, and honestly, I am stoked for it. It is absolutely stunning, and let's take a look at it right now. Alright guys, here it is. My Titan X-3 power rack with the lat pull down attachment, and I'm also waiting for a couple more attachments that will be in the mail really soon, but I got it in black. Take a look how beautiful this is. It took me about 2 to 3 hours to put this together, and I did a full chest day after I completed it, and honestly, it is solid. Coming from my cheaper Mikolo rack, this rack is a unit. It being 3x3, having 11 gauge steel, compared to my Mikolo rack, which was 2x2 with 14 gauge steel. Everything was so heavy, all these pillars here, and the biggest thing I noticed between this rack and my cheaper Mikolo rack is the hardware. To put this together, I need a 24mm socket for all the hardware. It was all so beefy, and this whole rack is extremely high quality and extremely robust. So as it sits right now, this is the X-3 power rack with the lat pull down. It also has the low row right there, and it is extremely smooth. It is back and bicep day today, and I will be doing a full back day for the first time with my X-3 power rack, and I am really excited. So coming around here, my Mikolo rack had a place to put all my attachments for the pull down. This rack did not come with one, so I made one myself. This right here is just a matte black coat hanger I was able to put on this rack to hold all my attachments for the cables. And honestly, I think it looks really good. It matches really well, the black on there, the matte black with the matte black of the rack. And it's a perfect place to hang all my attachments for these cables. And the one thing I did not use for my X-3 power rack was these stabilizers right here. And I'm definitely gonna return these to Titan because it was $74 for both of these. So these are supposed to be bolted in right here to give more stability on both sides, but it is not necessary. This thing is so solid, so heavy, and it is not moving no matter what I did. So after I built it, I did squat and I did a full chest day to test it out. I was able to bench more than 300 pounds. I was able to squat more than 400 pounds on this, and this rack did not move an inch. So these stabilizer legs are not necessary. And on top of that, I think they're extremely ugly, them sticking out like that. And on top of that, they're not necessary for this rack. I also got 4 plate holders here. I have 2 on top, 2 on the bottom here, and I think I'm going to leave them there for now. But this Titan X-3 rack is definitely going to be the staple for my home gym. We still have a lot of work to do to make this my dream home gym. I'm going to be painting the walls a dark gray, get some nice lighting in here. I also got a couple dumbbells that actually were delivered today. I do need a new dumbbell rack. I will be putting it right here. And what I want to do is I want to get 3 machines. I want to get this treadmill. I'll put it in my spare bedroom over here. And I want to get 3 machines, 1 in the corner, 1 in the middle, and 1 right here. I want to put these mats all over the carpet so you can't see the carpet at all. And I also want to get these mirrors here. I have 1 giant mirror, and I want to get these across this whole wall here. And like I stated earlier, this is not the biggest room. It is 10 by 13 feet. Not the biggest space, but it's definitely big enough to make my ideal home gym. So I eventually want to get to the point where I can get the same workouts at home as I do at a commercial gym. I would say right now I'm like 95% there. There's a couple machines, a couple things I need to get that 100%. But right now we're definitely on the right track. But these actually came in today. These 80 pounds and these 90 pounds here. I also got 60s and 70s that will be coming in. But what I have right here, I have these ProForm dumbbells. These go from 10 to 50. These are adjustable. Like I said, these were 80s, 90s. And these right here are awesome from the brand Kensui. And these are nice because these actually screw off right here. I'm actually able to fit up to 150 pounds per dumbbell, which is honestly awesome. Me and my wife have a lot of work to do to make this our ideal home gym, but I have a vision in mind that I'm really excited for. But like I said, this rack here, this Titan X-3 power rack, is going to be the staple of our gym. You can do so much with this, especially with the pulley on the top and the bottom. And we got 2 attachments that are coming in the mail from Titan. One is the leg extension attachment, which I will be putting right here. And I also have 2 lever arms that will be coming in, and you can do so much with those as well. It feels like things are coming together really nicely right now, and I honestly couldn't be any more grateful for the situation me and my wife are in. Like I said, for the last 6 years, we were in apartments or condos where we didn't have any extra space to make a home gym. Now we have this room, we have our extra bedroom there if I need to put more workout equipment in. Honestly, this is an awesome start to creating my dream gym. My plan is to show you guys step by step everything I do to create my dream home gym. All the machines I get, all the accessories I get, how I'm going to paint this place, how I'm going to utilize this space to make the most out of this room. Seeing this rack completed is definitely step 1 of completing my vision. And before I end this video, I want to give a big shout out to Titan. They had awesome deals for Black Friday, and on top of that, the shipping was really fast. And not just that, everything was packaged really well, and the quality was surprisingly really good. All the welds throughout the whole rack are really good, and not just that, the hardware, the coating, how everything feels is extremely high quality, and I'm really happy I went with Titan Fitness. Alright guys, so I'm going to crush a back workout right now, but hope you guys enjoyed this video today, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. What do you think of my home gym so far? Like I said, this is just the beginning. I have a lot of big things coming really soon, and I'm excited to document this journey and share it with all of you. And remember, I do respond back to every single comment I get. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.